open up. You OPN, bitch, you won't BBM. We should be closer than friends.
Hey love bugs, I am Lola, loving outwardly, living abundantly, and thank you so much for tuning in to Brunch with Lola. Today's episode is sponsored by Anchor. So if you don't know, now you know. You can start your own podcast with Anchor and it can be the bomb. All you gotta do is download Anchor to your phone and, get to talking on that mic. If you ever had an itch, go ahead and scratch it with Anchor and get started, okay? And then shoot me a message so I can listen to your podcast, all right? And don't forget to tune in to Brunch with Lola every Sunday morning for new episodes. And until then, mwah! Hey love bugs, welcome to Brunch with Lola. I am Lola, loving outwardly, living abundantly, and thank you all for tuning in for yet another episode. You guys, thanks for rocking with me so very much. Definitely every ear that hears is a piece of love given to me. It definitely doesn't go unnoticed. Thank you for your emails. Thanks for your DM messages. Greatly appreciate you all. All right, so we're in the financial series, okay? And today's topic is budgeting 101 and 5 actionable steps to creating a budget, okay? So, creating a budget is very important because it helps you stay on track. It keeps your finances in order and it helps you to know, what's going on, okay? So creating a budget can offer you peace of mind and give you more confidence in managing your finances. A basic budget is all you need to take charge of your money and to help achieve more of your financial goals, okay? So let's get into the definition, all right? What is a budget, all right? A budget is a financial outline designed to measure and guide your income and expenditures for a certain period of time, okay? Such as 1 month or a quarter or a year, okay? With an understanding of the budget, you can track the amount you're making compared to what you're spending and saving, all right? So you have to ask yourself, why do I want a budget, okay? And first of all, do you even want a budget, okay? So a budget can help to determine your spending plan, and it can show you where you should limit your spending and what you can afford to spend more money on, okay? I believe that a budget is very, very important. It just helps out, and then whatever is left over that's extra, you could save it, okay? That's what I do. So even if it's just dollars, save it because it adds up, all right? So there are many ways you can maintain a budget with a spreadsheet, paper and pen, or just through like a budgeting app, okay? They have plenty of budgeting apps that you can put on your phone and keep track of your spending, okay? All right, so whether you're new to managing your own finances and you never learned how to use a budget, this piece of information is just for you, okay? In Budgeting 101, I'm going to go over some budgeting basics, okay? I'm going to show you how to create a budget and teach you to avoid common budget mistakes, all right? And ultimately give you a big creative budget plan. All right, overall, give you this information that you can use to really help your budgeting goal. All right, I'll call it that. All right, so how to create a budget. Here's 5 actionable steps, okay? If you want to write these down, you can. Keep your budget obviously in a safe place. I think the budgeting app is a little bit more cohesive because you can just have it on your phone. But sometimes people like to write it down, like myself. I write it down and then I type it, and then I also have it on an app. So, all right. So the first thing, number 1, is to calculate your monthly income after taxes. Okay. An accurate monthly income is the cornerstone of a successful budget. Without figuring out how much money you actually have in your wallet, it's pretty hard to allocate funds towards saving, spending, and settling outstanding debts. All right. But calculating your monthly income takes a little bit more effort than just looking over your monthly paychecks, okay? To find out how much you're actually earning, you'll need to do a little bit of simple math, all right? So, calculating your monthly income is as followed, okay? One of the benefits of being a salaried employee is knowing exactly what to expect on your paycheck month in and month out. And this pay structure will serve as an added perk when you're building a monthly budget. All right, so to calculate your pre-tax monthly income as a salaried employee, all you need to do is divide your annual salary by 12. Okay? Divide your annual salary by 12. All right, so now that you have your gross monthly income, you'll need to deduct taxes and other expenses that may dock your pay, okay? Such as medical benefits, contributions, and employer-sponsored retirement plan, all that good stuff, okay? And usually on your paycheck stub, it's already done for you. The number is already there, you know? What you've made before taxes is already there. So just look on your check stub. Okay, so calculating your monthly income if you're an hourly employee, okay? Your monthly income isn't always consistent as you might like it to be, but with the proper budgeting technique, you can definitely nail down a budget that maximizes your monthly income and gets you closer to meeting your greater financial goals. Here's how to figure out your monthly income as an hourly employee, right? So, let's just say Keith is an hourly employee who makes $15 an hour, okay? You might have to do a little math, get a piece of paper, write it down. This is a word problem, simple, okay? So Keith is an hourly employee who makes $15 an hour, working 40 hours per week, making his gross weekly income of $600, okay? Keith multiplies this number by 50 to reflect the weeks he plans to work throughout the year, minus his 2-week vacation. Then he divides by 12 and estimates that his gross monthly pay is $2,500. Okay, so again, he makes $15 an hour, he works 40 hours per week, and he makes $600 a week. All right, he multiplies this number by 50 and he deducts his 2-week vacation from that, and then divides that number by 12 and gets the gross monthly pay of $2,500, okay? Remember, this number does not factor in the deductions that may impact his take-home pay. So now he'll have to subtract these things from his gross monthly income, okay, to get an accurate picture and to build a monthly budget. Now, mind you, again, these things are already on your check stub. So if you look on your check stub, it should be already laid out there for you, okay? So subtract taxes and other deductions from your gross monthly income, all right? To get the most accurate picture of your monthly take-home pay, you'll need to subtract taxes and other deductions from your income. All right, so we all know what federal taxes are and state taxes are. You can go to your, you should have a portal at work, or it should be on your check stub. Again, and it will tell you all the things that are coming out of your check stub, okay? So, number 2, identify fixed and variable expenses, okay? So once you have a clear picture of how much money you're actually bringing in, okay, it's time to figure out how you're spending it, okay? Or how you should be spending it / saving it, okay? There are 2 main types of expenditures you need to account for as you build your budget: fixed and variable expenses. The difference between the two is that a fixed expense tends to cost you the same amount each month, while variable expenses may vary and may change from time to time, okay? So a fixed expense is like your rent, your groceries, your transportation, healthcare costs are likely to absorb a lot of your money, okay? That can be the bulk of your budget, which makes them all important, okay, to track down as the months go by. All right, so to determine how much of a budget is going to go towards your fixed expenses, start by creating a list of your regular expenses, okay? Here's a list of common fixed expenses to help you get started. Again, rent, mortgage, car payments, student loans, etc. All right, once you've built a complete list, calculate monthly estimate for each one. Okay, so you know how much of income you should dedicate to it. If you're not sure how much something costs, review previous bills and credit card statements to see what you've spent in the past. All right, this is very important, you guys, to keep track. Okay, so variable expenses are like if you go to the gym, go on a weekly date, or make a purchase on like a online shopping. Make sure you account for these things in your budget, okay? So even if it's like you go to right now we're not doing anything. We're not going to the movies or going out or anything like that. But let's just say you were to go out to the movies once a week. You have to add that into your variable expenses, okay? So these items can change over time. So this is what they call variable expenses. Now, some examples of these expenses are entertainment, okay? Groceries, if you switch off week to week. Dining out, gas, shopping, dating, ride sharing, and utility bills, because those can go up and down. All right, so determining how much you spend on variable living expenses each month can be tricky since it may rarely be consistent, but it's important to get as close as possible to that number, okay, to determine whether you can maintain that same spending habit or if you need to cut back in certain areas. All right, use your monthly bank statements to help you estimate your variable expenses and in turn set limits for each category. All right, so number 3, set savings and debt payoff goals. Okay, this is important. All right, if you have a lot of debt, you want to work yourself from the I say the shortest to the longest, but from the lowest amount to the highest amount. Okay, that's how I do it, and pretty soon you'll pay off all your debt. All right, so if you have any student loans or credit card balances, you'll want to pay them off pretty much. Okay, each month just accolade a certain amount to these monthly payments. Okay, the sooner you pay off debt, the less interest you'll pay overall. Okay, and the closer you are to meeting your financial goals. All right, so student loans, credit cards, auto loans, business loans, personal loans, these things can be paid off obviously over time because those are monthly things. And obviously if you had any extra, you can put towards that as well. Okay, if you're all caught up on all your bills and you want to, stow away funds for retirement or just save up for a rainy day or a new car, then break them down into achievable bite-sized chunks. Okay, come up with realistic, meaningful goals. Okay, so basically set some short-term financial goals. Okay, save enough money for an upcoming vacation, make improvements in your home, save up for holiday expenses, pay off your credit cards, or just save up enough money for a rainy day. Okay, long-term goals could be to establish a retirement fund, a retirement budget, paying off your mortgage and student loans. Those are kind of long-term financial goals. And then starting your own business. So yeah, these are all crucial to your budget. All right, so number 4, record your spending. You know that feeling when you're checking out at the grocery store and the cashier announces your total and you're like, hold on, do I have enough for this? Okay, now if you have a budget, you should automatically know how much money you have to spend. Okay, it's not cool to go out and shop and you not know how much money you have to spend. But we've all been there and done that. Okay, the trick is to do better. You learn better, you do better. All right, so tracking your spending is so important. Okay, it's easy to become complacent about the amount of money you're spending, and we don't want to do that. We want to keep track of what we're doing so that we can save more money. It's all about saving. All right, so let's see. Number 5, track your budgeting progress. Okay, review and revise. Okay, always look over your budget. I create a budget and it's good for, I say for like a month for me, or even 2 months. And then after that, I'm just constantly looking at my budget to see if anything changed. Because if something changed, then I need to make a new budget. Okay, and overall stuff does kind of pop up and things do kind of change within those 2 months. So definitely keep checking back with your budget. Okay, review and revise. All right. So pretty much, you guys, that's it. That's all it is to creating a budget. Okay. It's not that hard. It's very simple. I mean, I'm sure some of you probably are already doing it, but for those who haven't and those who have not tried it, it's very helpful. It's very, very helpful. Trust me. I have extra money now that I didn't even think I had, because I actually have everything written down that needs to go out. And then the money that stays in, okay? So that is all for today, Love Bugs. Thank you guys for tuning in. Okay, Love Bugs, so if no one told you today, you are awesome, you are loved, you are beautiful, you are handsome, you're intelligent, you're successful, you are smart, you are the bomb. And don't let anyone tell you any different, okay? Thank you guys for tuning in every week. I come with new episodes. Definitely, if you're not following me on all my social media platforms, please do so. I am at Brunch with Lola for IG. You can find Brunch with Lola at brunchwithlola.com. You can also check me out on YouTube. It's Brunch with Lola. And also check out my new business, Lola Laces. That's at Lola Laces on IG and lolalaces.com. Okay, check out my website. Also, you guys, I have a special treat. My love bug, my personal love bug, Katie Michelle and I, Lola Bunny, we have a new song that we're dropping tonight at midnight. So definitely check that out. It is called T.O.P, and it is the bomb. Okay, if you just want to groove to some smooth, rap / R&B with the girls' vocals on there, then you need to listen to the song because it's really good. Definitely check it out and look forward to more to come. All right, thank you guys so much. Until the next one. Mwah!